Hey, it's Chris back here with another review. This time for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2, Episode 10, What They Become. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, to get into it. Overall, I enjoyed the episode, but I feel like it was kind of anticlimactic. If you read the comics and you been on the internet and you follow Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you kind of saw what was coming. But nevertheless, it was still enjoyable. I like the relationship that seems to be developing between Ward and Agent 33. Scott got to meet a father. I enjoy the actor who's playing him. He has a very he can walk that line of being very mal-mannered and nuts at the same time. And it was interesting to see him go through those emotional changes. So I really did enjoy his character. And he turns out to be Calvin Zebo from the comics, which is Daisy Johnson's father, which is Quake. Which at the end of the episode, not to spoil anything, but if you're watching this video, either you should have watched it or it's going to get spoiled. What was in the obelisk were Terrigen crystals, and it gave Raina and Sky powers. Of course, Sky is Quake, which is Daisy Johnson. Raina, that's a bit more ambiguous. I can't really pinpoint what character is. She seems a bit cat-like, but I can't really pinpoint what character she's going to be. Also, Trip died, which I was a little sad. But Mac didn't die. He got his faculties back, and he's one of my favorite characters. But I thought it was a very. This video is not going to be very long, but I thought it was a very fun episode. And like I said, you didn't really. To me, that was really the major point of finding out who Sky's father was, and finding out who Sky was, and also Coulson shot Whitehall, but that's more of a when you thought Mac was dead and he wasn't. I don't think Whitehall's dead. He took Scott's mother's organs, so I'm assuming he has some sort of regenerative powers, like some sort of healing factor or something like that. That would probably bring him back to life or stop his wound, because Scott's mother didn't age. So therefore, she had some sort of healing powers, something like that. So I don't assume that he's dead. At least to me, he's too much of the major villain for Nash to kill him. Because really, Scott's father is not really a villain. He's just a victim of circumstance. If you really look at it, he may be a little nuts, but he's just a victim of circumstance. But yeah, then you also had. You had Fitz and Simmons working together a bit more. You had I'm sorry, I paused for a minute. But yeah, other than the little Inhumans reveal, you didn't really get too much in this episode. And honestly, that was kind of anticlimactic, because I kind of saw that coming. Only thing you didn't see coming was the end, where once Rainer and Scott's powers were activated, you had other Inhumans pop up, and it make it seem like they all know each other, but it also makes it seem like they don't know they're Inhumans, because most Inhumans that know they're Inhumans are in Attilan. So I'm guessing maybe they at some point they wrote the symbols and to the map. They found an obelisk and they took it there, or took it somewhere. And turns out the map wasn't really Attilan, it was just a map to that place to unlock the Inhuman powers. Which I figured, because to me it was like no way they were going to introduce Attilan on the show when they still have the movie slated. That would take all of the win out of that. But yeah, I'm interested to see where they go from here. I'd give it a solid 7.5, maybe 8. I thought it was a cool episode. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. All right, thanks.